All right, welcome back, everybody, especially you crazy fools that are following along. Today we're going to do the second potting on of the onions that were planted on the 12th of the 12th. So they are now coming into shot 8 weeks. So these are just touching 8 weeks. Due to my ability to do things properly, they haven't had the best start in life, but hey ho, we'll move on and we'll learn. And I'll go through my thinking of why I'm selecting out some of these to pot on and not all of them. I'm running out of room here, and you need to be selecting the best ones moving forward so that hopefully by the end of it, you'll have selected down, and we'll end up with some decent onions. I've picked out sort of the worst and the best to give you a bit of a comparison. These are the worst. Like I say, all potted at the same time. I'll put this bit of card up. Hopefully you can see there. Most of these are fairly thin in the bottom. You know, there's not a lot going on thickness wise around the bulb, and all of these have only got 2 or 3 leaves, and all the others have got 4. So this bunch, like I say, they were the worst. All of those are going, so I'll get rid of those. Hopefully you got that centered. Now these have all got at least 4 leaves, that is. They're looking quite strong, and if I put the card behind again, you can see how much thicker they are in the base. Yeah, they're looking pretty good in the base there. So those 4 looking pretty good. So I think they'll be going forward. Make sure I got it in the right place. Now, these 4, it's difficult. It is difficult. I mean, this one here is looking really thick in the base. Leaves are looking pretty good. I mean, I'm concentrating on the base for you to look at. This one here, stonking curve on it. And, you know, it's not as thick in the base as some of the others. So I think I'll be discarding that one, keeping that one. There again, this one on the end, yeah, it's not as good as some of the others. So some of those I'll pick, some I won't. But yeah, this is just my mindset, what I'm going through when I'm trying to pick them out. Now, this last set here, I mean, the one at the end, that's looking pretty good. One in the middle, not so. 2 M1s looking pretty good. You know, well, that one's looking pretty smart, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away, really decide which ones out the ones I've got. I'm going to be potting up 8 of these. All right, so out of these, we'll be selecting down to 8. And then part 2 of this, if you like, I'll be showing you how I pop them on and stake them and give you as much detail as I possibly can. All right, right. Let's move on to the next bit. Right, well, now we'll go on to how I'm potting up. And this is in no way really a tutorial. I mean, this is what I'm a beginner. I'm novice to this. This is what I'm doing based on my best understanding of what I've found out. And if anybody sees any way I could improve this, or if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. That'd be brilliant. All right. Right, let's just go through everything. I've got Vitax traditional potting compost, and I've mixed that 4:1 with fine vermiculite, and this has been sieved. All right, so it's sieved Vitax traditional 4:1 with some vermiculite and a handful of Elixir onion fertilizer just mixed in, not very much, just mixed in. Okay, right, they are going into 9-centimeter pots. They're being held up with 15-centimeter long green sticks, often called split canes, I believe. These came in 30-centimeter lengths, and I cut them in half purely because I thought when they go on to excuse me, when they go on to bigger pots, I can use the longer canes. All right, so at this point they're going in here, and I'll just check my notes. Should have looked at my notes in the first place. Right, these were, there again, off Amazon or probably your local garden centre. 50 of these were $6.95. Right, and these are the plant clips I was using. I'm sure a lot of you know about these, but like I say, I'm completely a novice at this, and I didn't really know about them. And you know, scale, watching a video, I wasn't too sure. These are 11-centimeter clips, and 50 of those cost me $8.69. And also I'll be using some Root Max, and that's some mycorrhizal fungi that should help stimulate the roots once they go into the pot. And I'll be putting this sprinkled around the whole, about half a teaspoon. All right, right, so I think that's everything I'm using. Now let's give it a go. No doubt when I'm doing it on camera I'll make a mess of it, but that's the way it goes. Right, so taking the pot, put some in, firming it down. Right, taking the plant gently as I can, because if you remember, I found, you know, these are quite prone to snapping. Tipping it out. All right, hopefully make sure you can see the roots there just starting to curl around the bottom. Carefully remove my clip. I hope this isn't too high so you can see this. Turn upside down, stick in the pot. Now I'm trying to position it because the leaves tend to go from one way to the other, so those go from side to side. That way when I put all my pots together, it just makes it look a bit neater, doesn't it? Okay, so in there like that, compost around the sides. Compost is quite soft, so it does, you know, it'll firm down quite well. A bit more around, like that. Why is everything you think, oh, that won't take long, time you do a load of them, you know, time goes away. So pot it in. I forgot to put the bloody mycorrhizal in, didn't I? Dumbass. Oh, well, this is what happens. This is reality. Tip it out and go again. Right, about half to 1/4 teaspoon in there like that. Give it a bit of stir around so it isn't absolutely directly next to the roots. Or should it be? Let me know if you know. And then whack it back in again. There. You didn't notice that, did you? Perfect. All right. In, firm down quite well. A little bit more around. Like that. Get the green clip. Green steak even. We're in there like that. Oh, I hope I'm in focus. Otherwise this is a complete balls up, isn't it? Put my clip around. Trying to get it so the center of the clip, these do move about a bit. Like firm it down. One clip there. One clip there. Make sure it's in line, center with the center of the onion so it goes up and down nicely. I think we can afford to put one more on here because look, see, that one's crushed and gone over. Totally my fault. Still mustn't grumble. I think I can get away with a third clip there just to hold it nice. Clean up the pot a bit. And there we go. Potted up, ready to go forward. These will now go into a tray of water, let them soak up, and hopefully they'll grow on. The next time they'll be going into bigger pots again. These are going back under the T5 lights. For how long, I'm not too sure. We'll just see how they get on. Like I say, I'm a novice to this. I'm learning, and I'm sort of making this as a video diary for me to look back on, so I don't forget what worked and what didn't work. Trying to keep myself as organized as possible. Right, well that's it. I'll carry on and do the others, and catch you next time. Like I say, anybody see anything I'm doing wrong or got any advice from me, gratefully appreciate it. You can stick it in the comments. That'd be wonderful. Right. Oh, I'll get good at this one day, honest. Okay. Right. All right, before I take them out and put them under the grow lights, just thought I'd show you what they look like. There's the 8, all potted up. Take them upstairs to spare room now. Stick them under the grow light. Still on 24/7. There they are. Lovely. Right. Cheers and go on.